Hey Zvi, I have something to tell you. It's time that Google started to take a little less money from you and you pay me a little more money. Here's why. First of all, I've said it countless times before. Google, Alphabet Soup, whatever you want to call it, Alphabet Inc., aka Google, does not need your money. They don't. Sergey Brin and Larry Page, the founders of Google, do not need your money. I do. I need your money. Full stop. Truly, I do. Here's why. I love you. Simple as that. I don't want you, Zvi Shapiro, to be out of a home, out of a marriage, out of anything. I only want you to be in success. That's it. That's all. I don't think that you've ever looked at me and thought that I was somebody that was never in your corner. I think you trust me enough to know, after now we've been working almost 2 years, 2 full years together, and you've paid me handsomely over these 2 full years. I think you know that I am not the type of person who is looking to take advantage of you. And so if that is true, then I need you to trust that you diverting some of the money, specifically $1,049 a month from what you pay Google to my company, Obox, will be a lucrative and very profitable move for you, Zvi Shapiro. If you can do that, your life will start to change far more rapidly. You will have more time with your family, your new baby girl, your baby boy, no, your son. I think you have a daughter, you have an older daughter, who's I think a teenager, and then you have a newborn baby boy. You want to spend more time with your family. You want to spend more time with your wife. You want to spend more time not doing so much work behind the desk. For people who, some of them are grateful, some of them leave reviews, right? Because you are the man, you are that Zvi Shapiro. But needless to say, it is, I'm sure, a thankless job in many respects. The IRS isn't shaking your hand anytime soon for what you're doing. And these people aren't really like kissing your feet. They pay you the money they owe you, and then they move on until they need their taxes done next year. So I don't want that for you. I don't want you to be, stuck behind a desk, most hours of the week. That's not a life for you. I want you to have leverage and scale in your business. Shapiro Tax Relief means a lot to me, right? It is my brainchild, when we both know what I'm talking about. Before I met you, there was no Shapiro Tax Relief. I texted you and I said, what do you think about Shapiro Tax Relief as the business name? And you said, let's go for it. And we've made this thing together, you and I. It's almost like we have a business marriage, and so we've been gaming Google from the start. Let's start gaming Google from the money. So that's the directive, that's the call to action. $1,049 a month, now committed to Obox Digital Billboards Company, my company. You're going to be a very rich man, Zvi. You already are a rich man in God, but you're going to be a richer man in the bank account. That's my guarantee. What do you say?